Absolute dead space for us.
Yeah.
We had the mirror up here. You're never going to use it. Get rid of it. Build something for storage.
Do you have backup cams at all?
No. No. My wife, we both have walkies. So whenever I'm reversing into anything, my wife goes out the back and it's like, you got 8 feet, you got 6 feet, you've hit it.
You've hit it.
People come out to me and they're like, wow, you can really park in that thing. And I'm like, it's got nothing to do with me. If she wasn't behind me, because we're over the engine as well. If you're yelling and like it's, she's like, no, to me. But when you've got walkies, it's so easy. She's like, turn to your driver's side a little bit, to my side a little bit, straighten up. You're good there. I tell you now, all the stress of it goes away. So get 2 good walkies.
Thank you.
I think that's it. Yeah, and like I said, we've got 600 watts on the roof. But you can go up with ladders there. You can go up on the roof deck if you want. You can go take a look. You're more than welcome to. The ladder will hold you if it holds me. I've got a much bigger belly than you. Yeah, our bus runs on propane as well.
So does it?
It's not a diesel bus.
Nice.
Yeah, it runs 100% on propane, which is equally amazing and frustrating because she has no power. So, like, honestly, if I've got a breeze behind me on the highway, I'm doing 55 and I'm like, yeah, look at me. I'm like a speed demon. But as soon as I hit a hill, 20.
Wow.
But I'm not going anywhere fast.
Is that expensive to be on propane?
No, I get probably 450, 500 miles to a fill up.
And how big is the tank?
The tank is, I've got 2 200-litre tanks, but propane, like the cheapest I've got propane for so far is like $2.14 a gallon.
Right.
So it's dirt cheap. It's like $1 cheaper than diesel.
Huh. Nice.
So when I'm filling up, 80 gallons, it's $80 to $100 cheaper than if I had a diesel. And I might only get maybe 100 miles more on a diesel engine.
That's crazy.
So
very cool.
It's good. Yeah.
It's a party.
Yeah, we're having like a double tour.
It's Mabel. Going up, Nora. No, it's too hot.
I'm trying to set up some Wi-Fi, so
I'll help you up.
So this is Mabel. Yeah. That's why you gotta stand here.
Do you have 2 spots on the bus that you can stand on?
Yes, but she was. I mean, when she had the metal ceiling and everything, my head just touched. But then we put 2 inches of insulation here, and we put 2 inches of insulation there, plus the subfloor, plus the flooring on top. So we probably knocked at least 3 inches off.
What's going to happen to us?
Here, maybe 5 inches. But to be honest with you, I stand up rarely. When I'm walking down the bus, I'm always sat down, or I'm doing dishes, or I'm cooking, or I'm laid down. It is, in a year and a half, it has never been an issue.
That's cool.
So, yeah, we've couches or storage underneath, obviously. And we probably, like I said, we probably spent a year building her out. We did absolutely everything. So she isn't perfect, but she's home, and we love her. Yeah, we used to have a banquet table here with a couch, and we weren't using it because my daughter was sitting there, but we couldn't fit, so we were always, so that's why we put the live edge in, and this is just on wheels, and it's storage as well.
Nice.
So we built that. Kitchen, obviously, is what it is. Sorry, we're just having lunch as well.
It doesn't fit me.
My only regret with the kitchen is that I didn't put a stove in, an oven. I've got an outdoor one.
Yeah.
That's my only regret, is that we didn't put
Just have the 2 burners.
Yeah,
That's it.
and it's fine, and it works really good. And with the outdoor oven, it works. But that's my only regret, is that we didn't put like one of the old, classic, like looks like 1950s oven. That's my only regret.
Nice.
Berkey water heater, which I would advise everyone to get. Not water heater, water filter.
Right.
This is the larger size, one of the large. You can even get even bigger. But this you can put swamp water in, and it comes out crystal. It's got 2 charcoal filters inside here. Here, and then down here it's got the fluoride filters.
Nice.
So it comes out crystal clear. Like we've been in campgrounds and places where we've had a boil notice advisory, and this is you can't even, like, you know when you smell you can smell the chlorine in the water.
Sure.
And then you run it through here. It's perfect.
How often do you have to change the filters?
I think 10 years.
No shit.
Yeah. So because it's stainless steel, like the sun doesn't get in, so you get no build-up, you get no green gunk, you get nothing.
Huh.
Like I've taken it off and looked at it, and it is perfect inside.
Awesome. Yeah.
Obviously we got LED lights all around, just drop lights, and then these are our spots, still LED, but we got these from an antique store. My wife loves them. They're boat lights.
Yeah, I love them.
But this
Are
is
those all 12 volt or?
no, they're all our whole bus runs on 110.
Okay.
From our solar.
How much do you have for solar?
600 watts on the roof. And then we've got two Energy Apexes, which are solar generators, and everything is built in.
Yeah.
And they've got a 90 amp hour lithium in each. It's got the inverter, the charge controller, everything's in there.
Gotcha.
And then it's got a 30 amp plug on each one, and we can just plug it straight into our breaker box, which covers us. But then if I get like 5, because we don't have a generator, if I get 5 or 6 days of terrible weather and my batteries are dead, I can take that box with me and I can plug it into Starbucks, and it'll charge from there as well.
Nice.
And you can get what's called a supercharger, which charges it in 3 hours to full. So right now I'm using the regular charger. It takes about 8 hours. But today we were almost at 0 this morning, and I think we're at 80% already. So we will be full by the end of the day.
Do you charge off the alternator as well?
Nope.
No.
Cool. I'm not a technical person. I was like, what can I get that's in a box? That? Perfect.
So do you guys do AC at all? Or is that not enough?
On the seat there is our air conditioner.
Just have a window unit or something?
That's it. It's the one that has the tube that goes in the back and goes out the window. But we only use that when we're on shore power. I've got a swamp cooler in here, which is really good. It's an eco swamp cooler. So we just put the freezer packs in there, and it's got the water reservoir at the bottom. Just pulls it up, drops it down the back, and just blows out cold air. But that's an eco one, so that uses as much as like a fan does.
Okay.
So it's really good. We got an apartment-sized fridge, which again runs on. But I've got 2 solar generators. So I've got one that runs the bus and the charging and everything, and I've got one which is just for the fridge.
Right.
So I've got my 600 watts, and I've split them. 300 for one, 300 for the other. Because it will only take 500 watts each. So I figured there's no point in me keep swapping over chargers. We might as well just split them down the middle.
Cool.
Here, we'll do a switch real
Oh, look at that. Little switcheroo.
We'll switch.
Yes.
Thanks so much.
Oh, pleasure. Thank you for coming on the bus.
Eli.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
That little guy. Oh, yeah. What's on his shoulder?
There's a little birdie up here.
They're adorable.
Is Marlo on his leave?
Yeah, he's outside.
Well, thanks for the tour.
You're welcome. Pleasure to meet you.
Really cool.
Thank you so much for
And I'm
coming.
sure I've watched some of your
done.
videos, so thanks for the tips and advice.
For sure.
I'm sure.
Whereabouts are you guys?
They're just
I'm on
down
the
here.
Transcend Existence bus.
I've
Transcendence.
definitely
Yeah.
watched your stuff.
Yeah,
So,
we've,
yeah,
so
thank
we've
you.
seen it.
Yeah, we'll definitely come and see you guys.
Okay,
Thank
sounds
you.
good, man. We'll see you guys.
Bye.
So this is our heater. We
She's
were
following
going to
the
go
bird.
wood stove, but my whole thing is that if this is a sealed propane, so it's actually designed for boats, and then this has an in and out, so we don't have to worry about carbon monoxide or anything.
Yeah.
But we were going to go wood stove, but then if we were parked up overnight and then we wanted to leave, I'd always be worried
You
about.
want to light it in the morning and
And
stuff.
some people are telling us now that for insurance purposes, if you've got
Wood
a
is
wood
a
stove,
no-no.
it's a lot harder to get insurance.
Yeah. Which I never thought about.
And we were like, of course, because you
Yeah.
got a fire, because you got a fire. in your
Yeah.
house. So of course it would be more
Yeah.
difficult.
I mean, I love a wood fire, but all the people who have wood fires have said that they regretted it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen a lot
Yeah. A
on
lot of wood you have to
Facebook.
bring with you.
Yeah, and you have to cut
But
it
I'd never
down
thought
to-
about the insurance until the lady said it, and I thought, of course, right?
That makes a lot of sense.
So that's the heater, that's the fridge, spice rack,
That's a must.
which is a
I
must.
love that.
It just takes away so much
Yeah.
clutter.
Yeah.
Because we just put tins and other stuff in there.
Yeah.
This is where we brush our teeth, because we don't have in and out tank. We don't have black tanks, grey tanks, or water tanks.
Oh.
So everything is going to an out, and our sink is the same, going to an out, and then our in is the hand pump,
Okay.
because we don't need it. And
Yeah.
in a year and a half, never missed it. So this is what we use for brushing teeth, washing hands, and it works.
That's awesome.
Don't need to be fancy. This is the shower. The shower is storage.
I think that's pretty
Beer
normal.
storage. And this is actually our shower. It is what surfers use. It's you pressurize it,
Oh, yeah.
and then it's got the hose. It's got the hose inside it,
That's awesome.
and you just put. You can heat it from there, but if you just put warm water in, and then it gives you maybe a 6-7 minute shower, and it works.
Nice.
Nature's Head toilet and art studio.
Love it.
Nature's Head is great. There are tons of options, but Nature's Head works really good.
We were thinking about
This is
building our own, but
Yeah, there's a few people that
Oh,
build
there's
their
tons of people that built
Really?
their own. As long as you can divert the pee and the poop.
yeah, just buy a divider.
Yeah, you're good.
Yikes.
You okay? That's my
Yeah,
dehumidifier.
that was
sorry.
my fault.
Daughter's bedroom.
Cute.
These are just from IKEA, and we've doubled them, so each drawer is super long
Oh, wow.
for storage. Because that's one thing when you build a new bus. Storage, or you want to be looking at everything. Yeah, so you'll probably have you'll have bunk beds.
Well, we have the 2 that are with us, and we have 2 more kids. So, but my oldest is 21. He'll probably very rarely ever come anywhere with
Gotcha.
us because you know he's too cool.
Junk closet. As Amanda always says, these lights are from Home Depot. They're amazing. They register when it's light, so when it's dark, they go off.
Oh,
And these are for cupboards and stuff. They're amazing. And then this is the bedroom. My daughter's closet, because she stole my closet because she's got more clothes than I do. My wife's closet. And the great thing with these is because we built them, we used to have them all the way out and a little bit, but we didn't have any privacy. So now when we do this closes all the way up. And this
that's
is
smart.
it's a little privacy door as well. And then we've got a king size bed at the back, bookshelf. Again, lights running around the side. And then underneath here is IKEA, the Billy bookcase things.
oh yeah, we have
With
one
storage.
of those.
But we've got one here, and one here, so it's in a horseshoe. And then we've built the bed on top of that. So from the back, we've got all garage space underneath here as well.
That's smart.
And then we've got little laptop
Love it.
case things that we built, and we've got one on that side, one on this side. And again, just extra storage. And then down the side of the bed, because this is a king size bed, but we still got room. Just little lift ups, so you can hide stuff down as well.
I love this.
And that's Mabel. And this is a must. Because if you have these open, we're trying to find screens, you're going to be in a nightmare. So what we did is we just bought the thing. It folds over, so this just jams back in. And then Amanda slid it so we can close it, open it, and when we're driving, like bugs, flies, stuff. And we've got one at the front as well. Don't get in.
Oh, so you pulled the trim down and just wedged it in.
Pulled this trim down, yeah, because normally it's screwed in, but it stays in, so we didn't need to.
Yeah.
And then literally just, like, you have to kind of mess around with it a little bit, get the right, and then just jam it back in, and it keeps it taut.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I love it.
I saw you have a awning on the side too. Is that just
That's just an RV awning that we bought.
bolted it right on?
Yeah. Yeah. There's 2 types. That was the more difficult type because you need about 6 people. Because you basically put the track on, and then you've got to feed it in, but it's already attached to the arms. So then you need 2 people to hold one arm, 2 people to hold the other arm while you feed it in, and then they've got to hold this while you're putting that arm on, and then you've got, so it's like, oh my god. But I will say it's worth having, especially in hot weather, because that just pulls down,
Got the extra
and then
shade.
it's just shade, and that's the thing.
Oh, look how cute.
Stranger Things.
I saw that.
She's my daughter, 13, obsessed with Stranger Things. Yeah, and then this is just her little privacy curtain that she just pulls, and she sleeps in that. She loves it.
Under
So
the
does Kim.
stars.
This comes out as
Yeah.
more storage.
And she loves life on the road. The windows. But if you are keeping the windows, my advice is pop every window out and reseal them. It's a pain in the butt to do, but it's worth it because your windows will leak.
That's what I was asking
They're
him
old
over here.
and the cork is old and cracked and horrible.
Is that what you guys did, or?
We popped out, yeah, because we had some and we were like, where is this leak coming from? This is before we built, and we were like, I don't know where it's coming from. And then we found out it's older. And also, if you've got any, like, the indicators on the side, I don't know what they're called, running lights and stuff, yeah, pop all those off as well. Sealant behind, put them back on.
What did you use to seal the windows?
We just used Amanda. She sealed them all. We just used regular kind of flexi sealant. Amanda,
Yeah?
what did we use? What did you use to seal the windows?
What, on the outside or inside?
On the outside. You know when we popped all the windows out? And put
Yeah,
the sealant
just
in?
100% silicone from Home
There you go.
Depot.
Yeah, just 100% silicone.
Yeah.
Nice.
And the
It
best
is-
tool to smooth it down, I got on the dollar store. They're just rounded squares,
Oh, yeah.
and to like smooth out better than anything I found in any of the hardware stores.
Nice.
Yeah, they're really good. Just like a silicone-y. Yeah.
But anything you can do at the start to save yourself hassles later on,
Do it. Oh, yeah.
it's a pain. And you'll be like, do we really need to do that? Can we cut that corner? Don't. We'll swap over. Come on, little one. Get out of my. Get out
Best
of
of luck. Blanket, so it's only one. So it's easier to sew, but it doesn't keep the heat and cold out as much.
Yeah.
And some people have left the sides open so that they can put reflectix in, which I think is a really good idea because in the winter
It'll
we
keep
put
it warm.
reflectix behind, but then you can see it from the outside, and sometimes it doesn't like make you look that great.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So if
It's
I was
kind of
gonna
like
do it
people
again, I
putting
probably
blankets in
would
their window.
have-
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably would have left one side open.
Alright, I'm reminding myself these
Sophia's
are
not here.
these are
If you're not
Michael's
seeing her,
bracelets.
I like your top.
Bracelets from Michael's. Test out the snaps before you buy.